Let's it's interesting because I mean, in just this interview alone, you've taught us how to finance our dream. Well, first thing you did was taught us to change our how our thinking
very important
can impact our dreams coming true. Mm-hmm. And then when we change our minds, then you taught us how to finance the dream. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, through credit repairs, loans, things of that nature. So, me being a music guy, I look at like record labels, mm-hmm. who basically are just institutions that give artists loans, mm-hmm. and a marketing plan. Well, if an artist can handle their marketing,
I think that's dumb. All right, you create an LLC in your name, whether your name is johndoe.com, right? So John Doe LLC or John Q Doe, whatever. The LLC is in your name. Your LLC now gets contracted with the music record company. Mm. So you, the natural person, are an employee of the LLC, and the LLC is in business with the record label.
Exactly.
Right? Business goes bankrupt all the time. So if you're in contracts that you don't want to be in contracts, well, have the entity hold the contract. So you are not liable. You are just a manager of the LLC. Now we're talking about funding the LLC. Yeah. Leverage personal credit. Go run a sequence. Go get $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 worth of credit. Dude, one of my friend, Credit Plug, have almost 6 million in lines of credit, bro.
Wow.
Right? You don't need record labels. What they need to learn is financial literacy. Because now, if we're talking about our label is going to give you $200,000, $300,000, dude, you can go get that on 3 credit cards.
Wow.
Like,
okay, now you're talking my language.
You can go get it on 3 credit cards, bro.
Okay, so let's say my credit score 700. Mm-hmm. It just hit 700, right? How easy is it for me to go get $100,000?
Well, it depends on you. One, you can go try it yourself. You could succeed, you could fail. Or you could get a coach or somebody that does funding that knows what they're doing. Yes, you're going to pay maybe 10 to 15%. It's their business. Yeah. It's their business model. They're working. Mm. They're the ones filling out the application.
Exactly.
Right? So give unto Caesar what is Caesar.
Right.
The same way, if you have a real estate contract and you're flipping the contract and you're wholesaling it, the same way you want your bread. You went and found a house, right?
Right.
You found the seller. You found the buyer. You put your fee in the middle.
Yes, sir.
It's business, right? So
there's no robbery in fair exchange.
It's fair. It's a fair exchange. If I'm going to get you $200,000-$300,000 that you didn't have access to,
exactly.
Why wouldn't I not charge my fee?
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
I'm letting you know what my fee is. No, you have the choice, the informed decision of saying you want it or not.
You give me $300,000. You asking for 30. I ain't tripping.
That's my fee.
I ain't tripping. Go get it. You get 50, dog. You get 50, man. He phone tripping.
That's a subject. To each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not here to have conversation with people or start industry beef. I honestly don't give a fuck about nobody. The only people I care about are the people that I help, the people that come to me that wants my help, the people that I was called to serve. Everybody else, they're irrelevant.
What element of you as a person do you feel that maybe misunderstood, if anything?
I speak what is on my mind, and I'm a direct person. A lot of people don't know how to handle the truth. They want the truth, but they don't know how to handle the truth.
Now, this is the Ugly Money Podcast. We salute the process of success. Your ups, your downs, your highs, your lows, you know what I'm saying? Everything between your first dollar and your first million, that's what we call ugly money. You know, it's the process of success. Name me a time in your life that you fell down and you had to get back up, and how'd you do it?
Oh, dude, I fell down many times. Those are called lessons.
Yes, sir.
Right? First year of doing business, I didn't take a paycheck. I paid my team, and I refused to take a paycheck. And then after, when I reinvested the money back in the business, I expanded the team. There's many times my account went down to the last $1,000 or $2,000, barely made payroll, and there wasn't even enough for me to take a paycheck. So I told my CFO, don't give me a paycheck. It's cool. I'll figure it out. There's enough for me to pay rent and stuff, but it wasn't enough for me to get a paycheck. Yes. I said, make sure the team is paid. I am the last person that gets paid in my company. Everybody needs to get paid first. And if there's not enough, I'm good. I'm okay. I'll survive until next month. So my job as a CEO is to go back in the lab and figure out how I'm going to generate another 100 or 200,000 this month.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, man, you speaking to me, brother. You have no idea.
That's what real CEOs.
No, for sure. Sometimes everybody wants to be the boss man and the owner or the CEO, but
they're not ready.
You don't understand what comes with it.
They're not ready for this.
You know what I'm saying? Like you get paid whether or not I make a dime or not.
The first and the 15. The first and the 15.
Yeah.
Regardless if we make money or not, you're expecting a paycheck.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like it's funny how folks will pocket, like say for instance, you've taken a loss for 6 months. And then you finally have one decent month. And that one decent month does not cover the 6 months of losses that you've taken. But you know what? This month we're in the green a couple of thousands of dollars. And then they want a tip. They're like, we did good this month. I want a tip. And I'm like, bro, we just lost money the past 6 months. You ain't get out of my face.